What's up, everybody? In this video, we're going to be talking about a super hyped up project, HAPEBEAST. Now we're going to give my thoughts, how I'm playing this, what I like, what I don't like about this project, and everything that you kind of need to know in a nice, simple manner. So before I go any further in this video, I'll ask if you enjoy it and you like NFTs, you make sure to subscribe to this channel and you turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos, yada yada. I'm not going to waste your time talking about an intro. Let's get into HAPEBEAST in this NFT project. So here's just a little summary and some notes that I took to talk about the overall summary of this HAPEBEAST project. So what we're seeing is that there's going to be 8,192 NFTs released. And that release date is in January of 2022. They're going to be sold for, or minted, I guess, for 0.2 Ethereum plus gas. Now, in order to get onto this list, there is no public sale, and you need to be whitelisted, but they're calling it HAPEList. So in order to get it at this 0.2 Ethereum price plus gas, you need to be on the HAPEList. And in order to do that, you get that by being a good member in their Discord server, Twitter, different art, music, poetry. Just if you have a skill, show it, and you might get the chance to be HAPElisted. Now, if we go over here, we can see it's actually being released on January 19th. Their Discord server has 384,000 members with only 8,000 NFTs allowed. That's insane stuff. That's huge. Okay, so if you want to go join the server, make sure to check it out. One thing I like about this project also is that they have their whole team. Kind of, you can go follow them on Twitter, but they're not completely doxxed. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But a big thing that makes me realize, wow, this project has potential for really good profits, or if you just want to buy and hold, Santa Ape, an ape that they were selling for Christmas, just recently sold for 32 Ethereum. That's insane. Okay, that just shows the potential. Wow. It just gives better sentiment on this project. And the team plans on releasing more info about their project as they get closer to the release date. And the roadmap is kind of weak right now. It's kind of light. So they plan on increasing that, but it looks like promising for a long-term project. And it is very hyped up, and it's kind of fashion, tech, community based. Now let's go onto their website and just talk about some different things. Here is their website, and you can just see that the art is insane. These apes are really high quality. Their designer is really good. We'll talk about him in a little bit. He's done some pretty solid stuff. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but I want to say he is the creator of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. He's got something to do with it. I heard that he's a creator. I could be mistaken. I don't want to make you 100% believe me saying that. That's just what I've been told. Now, looking on some more stuff, this is their roadmap teaser. Phase 1, in the beginning, a new dimension, first drop, and music to Hape 2. And then Phase 2 is the Hape Machine. Second drops, special collections, and Simian Engineering. In Phase 3, clothing collabs, Hape Couture, and the runway to fame. So this is very vague, but I think it does at least give you some sentiment on what they plan on doing. And I really like the clothing collabs, especially being like HAPEBEAST. Think about the different brands that these people could collab with. It could be insane. So there's a lot of potential right there, and that these upcoming collabs could really bring a lot of value to these NFT holders. Now we look on their Twitter, 159,000 followers. That's a lot of followers, okay? Especially when you only have 8,192 NFTs, that shows that this is a very hyped up project. Now if we go and look on how much activity it's getting, these are getting a lot of activity. 2,000 likes, 684 retweets, 1.3 thousand likes. This is the Santa Ape that actually sold. Now what we'll see is it sold for 32 Ethereum. That's really big. So this is a little bit different though, because it is these Genesis apes, which are right here, and they're selling for insane amounts of money. But it does kind of have a domino effect and show the potential for this project. Now let's go onto their Discord server. It is very active. You can just see several people are typing. People are always just in here. Seems to be a really good community overall, so that's pretty good stuff. Now, let's talk about the creator. Digimental, Primal Hape, founder at HAPEBEAST Gang, Bored Ape Yacht Club. He does some pretty solid stuff. He's got 41,000 followers, so he seems like a very very credible, very well-known artist. And you can just see he has a LinkedIn, but his LinkedIn images are actually his ape. And so that just does kind of make me think, like, I couldn't find anything, and also I didn't like spend minutes. I spent like maybe 5 minutes looking at this guy, and I couldn't find like what he really looks like, what his real identity. So I don't know if this team is fully doxxed. That's another thing to keep in mind. I really do like to see fully doxxed teams, but I don't see these people pulling anything suspicious. I think that there's potential in this project, nonetheless. So his Twitter is pretty active. You can just see this is his link tree. There's a bunch of different links here, so he's got stuff going for him. He's a really credible, good artist. Now, if we go into some stuff that he has created in the past, this is just his art, and that's insane. Like, being able to build art that looks like that, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, this art is insane. And so these hapes, they look like they're going to be really high potential, really good-looking hapes, which they have appeared to be. The Instagram, and I know it's not necessarily the most important thing to look at, but it just gives us more sentiment to look at. What we'll see is that it gets a lot of activity. 32,000 followers, and look at all these likes and comments and video views that these are getting. That's a lot of community activity. So I do believe that the demand is definitely going to be there, but the one thing to keep in mind is how to play it off. Because let's say, for example, you don't get hape listed, which, not to make you like down or anything, but those are the chances. Okay, if we go look, there are a lot of people, OG hapes, 394 of those. And those people are going to be on the hape list if I'm not mistaken. And you have to get one of those 8,000 spots just in order, sorry, I'm scrolling down, to see, actually I'm just going to do this. Sorry about the little, okay, here we go. This should be hape list. 1,124 people. So there is still a lot of openings. You know, that's like 6,000 more openings for people to get hape listed, which could be you, potentially speaking. But what you're going to have to do in order to do that is you're going to have to grind. You're going to have to be a really good active community server member, showing all your talents, you know, maybe drawing, art, music, whatever it might be, poetry. If they like it, they could give you the hape list spot. And what I'm kind of seeing is that if you get hape listed, don't just be like, oh, I'm hape listed, I'm chilling. Like, you have to be an active community member. And so that is a commitment that you have to make within this server. And so for me personally, I'm not saying, oh, it's not worth it to try. Like, if you want to go try, go ahead and completely do that. But for me personally, I don't want to spend all this time on that. And I mean, there's a lot of potential, but I'd rather spend my time doing other things. Because me personally, I'm not like in love with just being on Discord all day. Now let's talk about what I like and what I don't like about this project. In green is what I like, and red is what I don't like. Let's talk about what I like first. Super hyped up. And you can almost say that the momentum will keep this thing going upwards. Now, I can't guarantee that. I can't even say that like 100%, but that's what I'm kind of seeing from the potential. The 32 Ethereum sale just shows, wow, that's a lot of the money, a lot of Ethereum. No public sales should mean you have hodlers because of the commitment that they're making into this project. And the art and graphics, incredible. Team seems to be really good, really valid. And the charity, they do a lot of donations to charity, which I really like to see. Like talked about earlier, the creator is the founder of Bored Ape Yacht Club. I think, don't quote me on that. They have a really good community, and the potential partnerships could be insane. You know, the clothing collabs and different things like that could bring in a lot of hype. Now, what I don't like is the roadmap is a bit weak, and it's very vague, and I'm not saying this to make or break this, but it is very weak at the current moment. The team is not fully doxed from what I'm getting. And utility. Where is the utility? Like, I get it. It's a great community. But what I'm kind of seeing is this looks like you're just getting art. Can I use my ape in the metaverse? What is my ape providing me with in true utility? And that's what I've kind of yet to find, because it's almost too vague. And they did say as they get closer to the release date of January 19th, then there will be more stuff being disclosed. So we'll just have to kind of play that out. But that is my thoughts on this project. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel. You turn on post notifications for all future videos. You don't want to miss out on any of those. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. Follow me on Twitter and check out my Discord. Links are in the description below. Both 100% free. And I will see you at the next video.